back here in Smiths on the Dublin Road in Limerick, and obviously they're in the middle of doing the big moves of all the main lines were normally there. They've moved them over here. I wonder what they're putting in there now. Be interested to see. The main lines are here. They're full, but I don't think there's anything there that's going to jump out at me straight away. But we'll come back to it. Main lines are there. I've had a quick look through there, and it's nothing too spectacular. That wasn't there previously. Plenty of the vintage racing set there, but none of the one I'd be looking for, which is the golden nugget. But anyway, such is life. Sometimes you're lucky, and other times you're not. But what they do have, and are in at the minute, and these are the last three of them, are team transport set. So there's your 07 Type R Civic and the Bazooka Hauler. Quite cool. I like the card art on that as well. And then this one here, the off-road Tout Terrain Camaro. That's quite cool. It's quite striking actually as well. Looks a lot better close up than it does on pictures that I've seen elsewhere. And then this is the one I really wanted to get, which is the Volkswagen Corrado. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, happy to see those. I'll talk to you more about that Corrado when we're doing the recap video. And do like that, really like that. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so I'm going to take a look through the main lines and see if there's anything else there, and if there is, I'll give you a look at it later in the video. Formula Ones are absolutely chock-a-block, over full. Yeah, they got a major issue there with those. So there you go. Okay, guys and girls, we're here in Wholesalers and Limerick, and obviously I'm in business car. There we go. Looking at the matchbox there, and nothing jumping out at me, but there's some nice ones in there. The Jeep Avenger is cool. Doesn't have a number plate though, not to worry. Okay, oops. I'm trying not to drop them all. Okay. I'll come back to these in a minute and I'll have a look down the rest of the section. It's quiet here at the minute, and I'd like to try and see what we can see, and that is the case. Yeah, Fast and Furious, the older Silver Series sets. And the stuff just fired in behind. That's what was in that set. Yeah. Everything just thrown in there. Sometimes you can find a gem. But I think what we'll do is we'll go to the front of the shop first and have a look and see if there's anything up there. And they have some premiums in here. We've seen them before. Nothing new per se. And there's the 5 packs, the Fast and Furious one is there. We do have it already. And okay, we'll move to the front of the shop. And stand is pretty full. There's a mixture of some new and some older stuff there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely older. And that's one from, unless I'm mistaken, 2024, yeah. The old Star Trek. You have that. I have it a couple of times. Okay. Yeah. This is a real mix of 2024 and new, which is pretty really. Mm. Yeah, that's a nice from back, nice Audi from back then, 2023. Yeah, really cool to have it done a couple of times. Yeah, nice that. But yeah, this is just, I was hoping for some newer stuff, but nothing there. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on. Okay, guys, we're back here in Smiths in Jetland. Just gonna have a quick look through. I am actually hoping for that Fast and Furious set. I know it's not here at the moment, but there's a delivery due at some stage today, so maybe we might get lucky. Looking to see if there are any remnants of it lying around. I think that's part of it. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think that is. And yeah, they told me that there was 3 boxes of it here last week, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get in. So yeah, I'll look through, and I do see that this diorama set with the Celica MR2 Supra and the Sakura Sprinter. That's quite cool. Yeah, very nice. Very interesting. Okay, might like that. We'll see. And there's the Formula One set, which we have. We are again looking for a Ferrari 5-pack, but doesn't seem to have reached over here just yet. Yeah, nothing there. The main lines. Mixture of old and one or two new. That's the Simpson one. Monster trucks. These are actually the new set monster trucks that are just come out. Saw that actually on a YouTube channel last night. Quite cool. But there is one in that set that I will be looking for. I wonder if they have it. It is not there. It's the Fast and Furious Skyline. Okay, enjoy. Move on. Okay, we're in Home Savers in Mina. A quick look to see if there's anything new. And the Hot Wheels. And off the top of my head, nothing but something I haven't seen before. Fiento. Different. Nothing else new though there. Okay, so we'll move up towards the front of the shop, see if there's anything there. Okay, front of the shop. Okay, nothing in there. We'll just take a look across to have a second unit. Just across that walkway here. We'll have a look there and see if there's anything in that stand just in case. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing different. No, nothing there either. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, back in Smith on the Dublin Road in Limerick. Taking a quick look. And there's the only one of that Fast and Furious set that's there at the minute. Looking through, I do have those new Hot Wheels monster trucks. And the only one I'm looking for is the Skyline, which of course isn't there. Anyway, can't have it everywhere. There are loads of main lines. I'll show you now in a second. They're squeezed up. Have a look through here just for a quick second. See, nothing new there. Okay. More new monster trucks. Lots of monster trucks. Neon. Set. Cool. Maybe. Lots of main lines, but nothing new jumping out at me. Mixture of new and some very old stuff there. Okay, and as I showed you already, Formula One, which we picked up already, and Toyota Z, which we've also gotten as well. More of them there. contemplating getting a second one of that, but let's see. Okay. So, just having a look through. I don't think there's any of that. Ferrari 5-pack here. Let's have a quick look just to make sure. It seems to be predominantly F1s. Yeah. Loads of Formula 1s, my god. I have to reduce them down dramatically if they're going to clear through those. Yeah. Okay. And okay. I'm just trying to look up above the total there, but I think I've seen everything that's in that previously. And I do see a box up on top that I might just ask. I'm looking into. Okay. So, take a pause for a minute and see if I can find somebody, and I'll turn you back if I do. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been another interesting week. Bit of a drought has landed us on the mainline front. F-case is all that seems to be around at the moment, and even with that, sparsely filled in different areas. So maybe just later this week we might see something fresh coming, we hope. But for the first video that we have ever done, we have no mainlines to show. So there you go. That's how sparse the mainlines have been. But we do have plenty to make up for it. So we crack on into that and start off straight away with this beauty, which is our, I get ourselves a proper view in here now. And of course, this is one of our F1 cars. And in this instance, it's the MoneyGram Haas F1. Now, the reason I picked this one up is they're reduced at the minute. I know people, and myself included, are absolutely getting sick of seeing the F1s overstacking the pegs, and most of them being priced at still $12.99, despite the fact they're $11.99 in World of Wonder and so on and so forth. But they are good value when they're reduced, and this one was down to €6. And I said, absolutely, definitely, I'll take this. And I do think it's cool, and very happy to pick it up and add it as an extra that I can do with as I want, whether I decide to open it or leave it in its blister or not, we'll see. But happy to start with that one. And in keeping then with the F1 team, I was in Smith's in Jetland, and Chris came up to me and said, Tom, have you seen these? And he just brought out a case that had arrived in, literally, the water was dripping off the case that he brought me out. Whatever, well, the weather conditions were obviously inclement. And this 2-pack set. Now, I had seen this, as most of you would have done, and I was betwixt or between as to whether I really wanted to get it. But when I saw it up close, and bearing in mind Lando Norris won the World Championship in 2025, and Oscar Piastri, his teammate, was second, I said, yeah, look, it would be worth grabbing if I see it. And I do think it's quite cool. Contemplated for a little while opening it up tonight, but not maybe tonight, maybe another day. But I would like to see that hopefully Hot Wheels will start getting a bit more current with the F1s. And what I mean by that is bringing out the cars in the year that they're actually racing. And the 2-packs are a good idea, but I think you should have all of them. So, and I think as well as that, €24.99, which is what this one was, is a little bit pricey. €20 would be, well, in my opinion, a really good baseline to go at, and I think you'd find that there'll be less hanging around at that price point. So there you go. But I'm happy to grab this, and as you all know, I'm a huge F1 fan. So yeah, no issue there. Happy to grab it. So moving on from there, where will we go next? We will go to our beautiful team transports, the new ones that have just come out. And this particular one, I have to be honest with you, when I saw it on YouTube and whatnot, I was saying to myself, not so sure about this one. But when I see it now up close, it is superb. Your what is it? 67 off-road, two-terrain Camaro, and then your Territor truck. The card art is very, very cool, but the castings themselves are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Really good detail in this, and I do love that stripe down the side and over the top, over the roof, down the bonnet. I think that is really, really good team transport. Continuing the stripe effect along the side of the door of the truck and the wheel arch, really cool. And yeah, that is a superb team transport, and one yeah, I've really become drawn to and very happy to grab it. Yeah, so there you go. That's the first one of those. And then the next one I'm going to show you, and you're going to be surprised I'm going to go with this one next, but I saved the last one because I got a little bit of a story with it. But this one here, of course, is our um, this 07 Honda Civic Type R, and of course then the Kazuku hauler that goes with it. Card art, again, very cool. And Honda, no brainer really from my point of view, definitely was looking for that when it came out. And I do have the chase from the premium set when it arrived. Card art of this, just to show it to you again, really, really good. And this is absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Do like these type of haulers, to be honest with you. Anyway, but I think this paintwork, the decals, the number, and the fact that there's room for another car up on top is really cool. Yeah, do like the detail on the top of the roof of the truck as well. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Delighted to see it and add it to the collection. That's number 2. But this is the one that I was looking forward to all along when I saw this particular 3 sets coming out. And I'll give you a little bit of a story with this one, really. The Corrado is a casting that I've always been really keen on. I think this card art is really, really cool. And I've been searching for one, a purple one, I think, unless I'm mistaken, or is it purple? I think it is, yeah. That's out as a premium from a couple of years back. Each time I find it, it's ridiculously priced. So I'm still hoping for a bit of luck with that. But this particular one, really, really cool. And it reminds me, and I'm going to tell you a little story. I go a lot to Limerick, and in the route that I take, it eventually brings me back up around St. John's Castle. And there is a purple Corrado that's there. And I do like driving past it and seeing it there. Yeah, just as the man says, reminds me of times gone by. This particular one is the Volkswagen Corrado VR6, really, really cool. And of course then the retro rig transporter that comes with it. And just to give you a bit of a closer look, that is fantastic. Love that blue and the white sunroof. That is as cool a casting as you could wish to see. Love the detail, the blue striping along the side of the hauler. That's very, very cool. And yeah, your door, really cool. Love the wheels, everything about that, and the detail on the bonnet and lights on the roof of the truck is really cool. Yeah, very happy to see those 3. And I did manage, to be honest with you, just to give you a little bit of an overview on this, I picked up a second one of the Honda and a second one of this one as well. There wasn't a second of this buddy to get, but at some stage I'll get lucky and I'll find it. So yeah, delighted with those. So, in keeping with sets and bits and pieces, the next one I did pick up, also in Smith's in Jetland, is this superb diorama set. And he saw me on the earlier clip that I had seen it, and I was definitely going to grab it. And of course, you have your 95 Toyota Celica GT4, your 95 Toyota MR2, TRD 2000 GT, your 94 Toyota Supra, and the Sakura Sprinter. Very, very cool. I think they're really good set. Really good set. I do like the background of it as well. Very, very cool. Just to flip it around a small little bit, I'll give you a bit of a closer look. There you go. Celica, your MR2, Supra, and your Sakura Sprinter. Yeah, do like that. And $29.99 was a lot, but I did want it. I suppose at the end of the day, we do have four castings there. I did see that the Golf livery version or set that was out before this, it's not been reduced yet in Ireland, but in the UK, I think it's down to 19 pounds. So maybe it might get reduced or something similar over here. So keep your eyes out on that. So there we go. So far, so good. So the next one I was looking for, and I was lucky on the day when I went into Smith's in Jetland. They had a delivery, and stuff was just coming off the truck. I'd actually finished filming, and one of the guys came running out and said, "Tom, you might be interested in this," and gave me the box. And sure enough, yes, I most definitely was interested in this Fast and Furious set. And the first one we have, of course, is this 2003 Honda NSX Type R. Getting my tongue a little bit twisted there. And yeah, that's a really cool casting. Do love the details around the back. If I can just get my hand out of the way. Yeah, that's very cool. The number plate detail quite clear to see. The Honda badge. Do like that red interior. Wheels really, really cool. And your Honda badge on the bonnet, really clean to see, beautiful. And I think this particular Fast and Furious set, with maybe one exception, is really, really cool. Next one up I'm going to show you, which honestly I'm going to have to tell you might be the exception from my point of view. I do like the casting. I'm not going to say I don't. The Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60. I don't like it as much as the others, but I do like it, and I do like to get sets and keep sets together if I can. So let's give you a bit of a closer look at this guy. Really cool. Nice details around the back. That's, yeah, quite nice. Color, a bit plain maybe, but it is what it is. And it is as it was in the film. So there you go. Yeah. And now, next up, where will we go? We will go, it's this beauty, the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. And that is a really cool casting. Art is brilliant, and casting itself, I do like that burnt orange. And again, my hand is getting in the way. If you look around the back, number plate detail, really cool. Rear lights, very cool. Love that stripe, that band across the back lights and down the side, really, really cool. Wheels are good. The roof, the black, very, very cool. That black striping on the bonnet. Front headlights, absolutely superb. Yeah, delighted with that, and delighted to add that to the collection. And then last and by no means least is this 2010 BMW M5. And this is the one that there's three of in each box. And some people might say, oh, but I actually am a big fan of this particular model. So I actually picked up a second one, to be perfectly honest with you, because I do like it. I can just give you a bit of a closer look. There's your BMW badge, your rear lights, double exhaust, really cool. Do love the wheels, love that kind of what's the word for it? Kind of a spectral flame, kind of a paint effect. That's really good, really nice. Your sunroof and your details in the front, very, very cool. Yeah, very happy with that. and that's your set. You can see them all there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we are missing Fast and Furious 25-year celebration that each of the ones that have come out so far have gotten the Eclipse chase, have gotten the Mazda chase, and now I'm delighted to get the 1970 Dodge Charger RT Dom's Charger. Really, really cool. And I have to say, I'd seen this on various different YouTube channels, and as I was looking at it on the channels, I was saying to myself, not overly impressed with this, but when you see it, you get it, and you look at it close up, it's absolutely superb. Look at the detail inside. If I can get close enough, I'd have to really get it out of the blister to show you more detail. But anyway, look, the wheels absolutely brilliant, and of course your front end really, really cool, and more importantly, it completes that set, and it means I'm 3 for 3, which I'm delighted with. And yeah, really cool, really cool. Just giving you a quick overview of what I did pick up. There's your second BMW, your Formula One set, your Formula One that's reduced to €6, another BMW, your Dodge Challenger, and the Toyota Land Cruiser, your Honda, of course, our superb Charger, delighted with that. And then we have our diorama set, really cool. And then to finish it out, of course, we have our team transports, which I am absolutely thrilled with. And they were one of my priorities this week to hope to get in time to get them. And look, went my way. And yeah, very happy with that. So I think, guys, unless I'm mistaken, those of you who are in Ireland, I think there's a show on in Limerick. If it's not this Sunday, it's the following Sunday, the 21st in Limerick. I'm going to try and get more details on that. I'll post it on the channel when I have it. But that's it for this week. I hope you're having good luck in your hunts. We're still trucking away with the YouTube algorithm, hoping that will rectify itself over time. We would ask, if you're liking what we're doing, you please like and subscribe. It helps us, helps keep the channel going. Any comments you could make particularly would be helpful, no matter what they are. As long as you don't go, I'd hope not too heavy on us, but anything that we're not doing that you'd like us to do, be sure to let me know. And that's really it. I hope you've got a good week. I hope the weather starts to improve. We're having a bit of kind of tsunami weather over here. It's bucking down rain 1 minute, and the next minute it's warm, and then the same again. So, and no regularity. But we're having over here, the students are having what is known over here as the leaving cert, so they won't be too disappointed that the sun isn't splitting the rocks where they're in doing exams, as it normally does. So I hope it's all going well for them. And that's really it. Another quick one to throw in. My daughter got engaged, Leanne. So wishing her and her future fiance all the best with their big day when that comes. That's Paul Connolly. And yeah, hectic week. So there you go. See you on the next video. Thank you and goodbye.